This is part 3 of our lesson on the Tagalog Enclitic Particle MUNA. Kumusta po kayo? Welcome back. Welcome to the third part of our lesson on the Enclitic Particle MUNA, which is part of a huge chapter on the Tagalog Enclitic Particles. In the last two videos, I discussed that the Enclitic Particle MUNA can contextually mean to be first before anyone else or anything else, for the time being, in the meantime, or for now, and yet for negative commands and requests, like the expression not yet. But before we dive into our lesson, please be sure that you are subscribed by clicking on the subscribe button and the bell notification button so you'd be updated of new videos. Alright? In this video, I will continue to discuss the Enclitic Particle MUNA, but this time, I will show you how they can be used with verbs. Just a side note, in my chapter on Tagalog verbs, we have learned that the infinitive verbs are also the imperative verbs. For context, in English, to eat is an infinitive verb, which is the basic form of a verb. Eat is an imperative verb, which is something you use to command or request someone. You have the same situation with Spanish. Comer is the infinitive verb to eat. Come is the imperative verb eat. So, English and Spanish have two separate verbs for infinitive and imperative. Not so in Tagalog. For example, kumain is both the infinitive verb to eat and the imperative verb eat. Now, in discussing the particle muna with verbs, I will begin with imperative verbs. Magpahinga ka muna. You rest first before you do anything else. Kumain muna tayo. Let us eat first before we do anything else. Maligo muna kayo. You all take a bath first before you all do anything else. Mag-isip ka muna. You think about it first before you do anything else. Magsulat muna tayo. Let us write something first before we do anything else. Magbasa muna kayo. You all read something first before you all do anything else. Please note that the personal pronoun ka or you in English is placed ahead of the particle. This is the only pronoun that is placed in this position. Other personal pronouns come after the particle. Please remember that. You might want to visit my playlist on verbs and personal pronouns to review those subjects. Now, let's talk about using the particle muna with verbs in the completed, progressive, and contemplative aspects. Remember, in Tagalog, we conjugate verbs in terms of aspects and not tenses. But before we do that, let's review the basic sentence pattern and word order in Tagalog. We have the subject, verb, object, or SVO pattern, which is similar to English and other Romance languages. And we also have the verb, subject, object, or VSO pattern. Some sentences can omit the object where you have the SV and the VS pattern. Let's take a look at these sentences. Ako muna ay nagpahinga. I rested first before I did something else. Nagpahinga muna ako. I rested first before I did something else. There is a third option which I have been using since the start of this chapter on Enclitic Particles. Ako muna ang nagpahinga. I was the one who rested first before anyone else. Pattern 1, an SV pattern, is formal and can be awkward in most cases. I won't be covering this in this video. Along with pattern 2, I will use instead pattern 3 in my examples. Because it is an SV pattern, it sounds emphatic. It emphasizes the subject as the focus of the sentence. The case marker ang in this case is equivalent to the one that is or the one who is in English. As you may already know, pattern 2 is more casual and is the default pattern in most cases. Now, let's take a look at our sample sentences. Let's begin with verbs in the completed aspect or when the action has been completed. Here goes. Nagpahinga muna ako. I rested first before I did something else. Ako muna ang nagpahinga. I was the one who rested first before anyone else. Note that pattern 2 is casual. Pattern 3 is emphatic towards the subject. It is the subject, ako, who is the one who rested. Got it? Moving on. Kumain muna ikaw. You ate first before you did something else. Ikaw muna ang kumain. You were the one who ate first before anyone else. Naligo muna siya. He or she took a bath first before he or she did something else. Siya muna ang naligo. He or she was the one who took a bath first before anyone else. Nag-isip muna ako. I thought about something first before I did something else. Ako muna ang nag-isip. I was the one who thought about something first before anyone else. Nagsulat muna ako. I wrote first before I did something else. Ako muna ang nagsulat. I was the one who wrote first before anyone else. Nagbasa muna siya. He or she read first before he or she did something else. Siya muna ang nagbasa. He or she was the one who read first before anyone else. Let's have some more examples. This time, let's use verbs in the progressive aspect or when the action is currently happening. Listen to this. Nagpapahinga muna ako. I am resting for now before I do something else. Ako muna ang nagpapahinga. I am the one who is resting for now before anyone else. Kumakain muna ikaw. You're eating for now before you do something else. Ikaw muna ang kumakain. You are the one who is eating first before anyone else. Naliligo muna siya. He or she is taking a bath first before he or she does something else. Siya muna ang naliligo. He or she is the one who's taking a bath first before anyone else. Nag-iisip muna ako. I am thinking about something first before I do something else. Ako muna ang nag-iisip. I am the one who is thinking about something first before anyone else. Nagsusulat muna ako. I am writing for now before I do something else. Ako muna ang nagsusulat. I am the one who is writing first before anyone else. Nagbabasa muna siya. He or she is reading first before he or she does something else. Siya muna ang nagbabasa. He or she is the one who is reading first before anyone else. Ayos ba? So far, so good. Our final set of examples are sentences using verbs in the contemplative aspect or when the action is about to occur. Here goes. Magpapahinga muna ako. I will rest first before I do something else. Ako muna ang magpapahinga. I will be the one who will rest for now before anyone else. Kakain muna ikaw. You will eat first before you do something else. Ikaw muna ang kakain. You will be the one who will eat for now before anyone else. Maliligo muna siya. He or she will take a bath first before he or she does something else. Siya muna ang maliligo. He or she will be the one who will take a bath for now before anyone else. Mag-iisip muna ako. I will think about something first before I do something else. Ako muna ang mag-iisip. I will be the one who will think about something for now before anyone else. Magsusulat muna ikaw. You will write something first before you do something else. Ikaw muna ang magsusulat. You will be the one who will write for now before anyone else. Magbabasa muna siya. He or she will read first before he or she does something else. Siya muna ang magbabasa. He or she will be the one who will read for now before anyone else. There you have it. We have discovered in this video and in the last two videos how the enclitic particle muna is used. There are more examples out there, but this lesson should be able to get you started in using the particle muna. As I always say, the best way to learn is to practice with your Filipino friends, partners, or family members. In my next video, I will discuss how the enclitic particle muna can be combined with other particles we have learned so far, like the particles na, pa, ba, lang, and naman, etc. And before I let you go, please don't forget to like this video by hitting the like button because that will help this channel a lot. I will see you next time. Maraming salamat po at hanggang sa susunod.